Hello, it's Randy Duck and welcome back for another video. This time I have 3 replays for you in the Tier 8 American Premium Medium Tank, the M48A2 Patton, which is essentially the unskinned version of the Undertaker. Now, I basically got asked to do some replays in this tank. So that's basically why I'm getting this video out there, and I do like to do that from time to time. You know, if you put in a request of a specific tank, if I do have the tank, then I will do my best to get replays out in that said tank, because obviously you guys spend a lot of time watching the videos and I appreciate that, so I do like to try and do that when I can. So yeah, so this is this video on the Patton and basically just my thoughts on it. Essentially, I mean, I love Patton tanks. I'm a big fan of the Tech Tree Tier 10 Patton, love the M60 and the other variants, so I really did want to enjoy this tank, but if I'm being brutally honest, it's not. I don't think it's not a bad tank. It's just average, and there's really nothing special about it at all. And yeah, I didn't really enjoy playing it that much, I must admit. The main reason why I would say is because the standard rounds, the standard AP rounds, they're really terrible in this tank. You know, they only have 190 penetration, so it's not the best penetration of AP round for a Tier 8 tank compared to the other tanks, you know, other medium tanks available to you. But the penetration isn't the main issue. The main issue is the AP round velocity on the rounds. They're horrendous. You know, it's really slow velocity on the AP rounds, and if you combine that with the fact that the gun itself is a little bit trolly, it's not the most accurate of gun, and it does seem to miss a few shots, that it's just not great. So you're forced to use the heat rounds, and the reason is because generally speaking I wouldn't fire that many heat rounds, just because normally with heat rounds it would have slower velocity, and I would prefer to have a round with faster velocity. But these heat rounds are a little bit different because they're high velocity heat, and it's almost like double the velocity, not quite, but almost double the velocity of the standard round. So you kind of force it to use a lot of the heat rounds more so than the AP, just on that basis, because the velocity is so much quicker, and the fact that the gun's not a little bit trolly, you kind of want your rounds to be firing a little bit quicker. So for no reason I haven't really enjoyed it that much. I would say it isn't a bad tank. It's certainly playable. It's got gun depression, a reasonable turret when you're top tier, although it has got quite a big cupola, which is a little bit of a weakness. Yeah, so it's not a bad tank, 240 alpha, but yeah, I've just not really, there's nothing special for me. It isn't a tank I would pick up unless you do really like your patterns and you're a bit of a collector. That's the only real reason. In other things I'd say, you notice I've got no HE rounds loaded. Normally I would always have a couple just for those times where you come against a waffle or things with no armour, or you just need to get that cap reset and you just need to make sure you splash the tracks, etc. But these HE rounds, I've forgotten the name of the rounds, but they're a little bit different. They have really low alpha on the HE rounds, only 160 alpha on the shot, and to make up for that really lack of alpha, essentially when the shot does explode and do damage, it does more critical damage to crew members and module damage, etc. But in my opinion it's just not worth it. I don't want to be hitting someone if I full pen with a HE for 160 alpha. It's just a waste of time, so that's why I don't bother loading it any. But yeah, anyway, on with the map, I think that's enough, a little bit about the tank. I'll get on to just the gameplay now. You see here, there was no fun police in this game, which has allowed us to, not to, allowed to play that cautiously in that respect, which is good. I wanted to win this side quickly, so I pushed that TD as fast as I could, because I noticed we had no support going the field area. That's why I wanted to put it. It's important I pushed this as quick as I could, and I ended up losing quite a bit of hit points doing it, but it was a necessary evil because I had to win that side. I didn't want to get in a situation where we play too passive, we don't win either side, and then we get surrounded. Because at least now the enemy team are sort of using the opposite side of this ridge, but I don't have to worry about getting shot by the 1-2 because we've cleared that out. So I'm going to use this ridge line now and see if I can get a few shots into this Concept 1B. But he's now turned his attention, so I can't keep poking there, considering, you know, I've only got 500 hit points left. I'm going to move a little bit further along the ridge and see if I can get some shots from the cover of these bushes. You know, it always gives me a chance of not getting spotted, which I don't get spotted when I fire there. Get one into the sharpshooter, which is a very dangerous tier 9 tank. But I have got shot, and I got lucky because this Polish Projected 66, he has bounced a shot off me. You see, I have actually blocked close to 2k damage in this game, and that was quite lucky. He does get punished for it, and I think he gets put on a one-shot. Yes, he does. Now, this is a tank, I know he's on a one-shot to me. Like I say, I've got 240 alpha. I do want to try and take him out if I can, because then I can move on. I'm hoping I can go around here. I'm hoping he's not paying attention. I'm going to catch him off guard. Unfortunately for me, I come around, he is paying attention, he's waiting for me, and I'm going to struggle to penetrate the turret when he's hold down like that. So I need to back up, because if he's got 2 shells loaded, he is going to be able to kill me if I bounce my shot off him. So I can't take this chance now, and it's frustrating because I do want to take him out, because I know there's still like a T-30, another tank destroyer left, I think a Slayer and a Tiger, so there's a lot more damage in this game for me, but I can't push over and spot them until we've taken care of this tank. But as you say, I am a one-shot to him. He's a tier 9 tank, and I can't, well, I'm clippable to him. I can't just go round there. I'm hoping for now to get a little bit of support of some of my heavy tanks behind me, who perhaps do have a little bit more HE to spare. Unfortunately, trying to get your team to do what you want, you know, generally speaking, they're all too scared to lose their hit points, and it's okay for them to lose a bit of hit points, this guy, if they take him out, but you can't get that across to you know, just pub people, can you, in the game. But I'm just hoping that they'll push through. I can see that they are starting to move forward. So you've got this Black Prince, he's pretty healthy, you know, he could take a shot off him. All I need is someone to do is just distract him for enough for me to get a shot into him and take him out, because this game's not won yet. I know it's 7-5, but I'm a one-shot. They've still got, you know, some nasty tanks. They've got a Barras, which is obviously really good in these situations. He can use his view range to outspot people and get shots in. And I would struggle to outspot the Barras, and that's just not going to happen. So this game is certainly not won, but we spotted this Barras. He's come flying in. He's actually full health, and obviously I'm a little bit concerned that he's just going to full send me, because if he does, yeah, chances are he's probably going to kill me, or it's certainly not going to look good for me anyway. So I'm hoping that the fact that I've got enough teams that he might not come in, but he doesn't care. He just full sends me. He rams me, but he blocks a shot and then misses the other, and he's out. He's only got 2 shots at this clip. I was so lucky there. But also, I mean, it was a pretty dumb play by the Brass, so I think he got what he deserved there, and we do manage to take him out. We now just wanted to take out, as I say, this Italian tank still not got taken out. It's kind of annoying because he's stopping me progressing in this game, and I don't want to throw this win away just because I'm impatient at this stage. You know, I'm a one-shot to anything left in the game now. I've got to rely on my team to take him out. They should be able to do it. He's only got 100 hit points left. And once he has, I'll be able to move forward and to see if we can get any more out of the game. It looks like someone shot him with a HE because he got penned but didn't get taken out. But he is now taken out, and now we can move on and see if we can maybe spot this T-30 up or the Tiger up and potentially get a bit of assistance, because, you know, we've had an okayish game, had 3,000 damage, 1,000, just shy of 1,000 assistance, blocked us, you know, 2,000 damage. So it's not been a bad game, but I would like to see if we can get any more out of it. Now we're sort of on clear up duty, if you like. So we're moving forward. You can see this Slayer. We're going to see if we can work a shot into him. We couldn't quite get a shot from where we were. We're going to try and get up on this other ridge line and see if we can get a shot into the side of this tank and finish him off if we can. But yeah, we're working up and just trying. Again, I've got to be a little bit careful because, as I say, I haven't got the hit points to spare. If I get spotted in a awkward location, you're not going to get it. Unfortunately, you see, I did shoot at him, but the super Hellcat for the velocity on his rounds is far quicker than the AP on mine, so he shot beat me to it. I don't manage to pick up that kill, but he is now taken care of. I'm a little bit anxious that our team are just going to cap now, which is going to be frustrating because I know there's 2 tanks left and I would like to try and get a lot more damage out of this game, but I'm relying on the fact that also I can't control it. My team's going to cap, the team's going to cap, so now I've just got to just go full guns blazing and just full send it across, because you can see what's going to happen. Our team is they're not going to get out of the cap, so that means at the moment I've got 36 seconds to, well, 35 seconds to get as much damage as I can, because after that they're going to cap, aren't they? So you go up, you see a full health T30, and I'm thinking, oh, please just get a reset or something so I can just farm this full health. We do pick up some assistance, with all the assistance in this Tiger, putting this close to like 1600 assistance, which is nice. There's 15 seconds in the cap, it's a 1 versus 7, you know, we're not going to lose this game. I'm just hoping that someone does a decent thing, just get out the cap, you know. It's only going to take an extra like 20 seconds and I probably would have killed this tank. Unfortunately, yeah, they're not going to do it, are they? So we don't manage to get the rest of 800 hit points, which we would have had they got out of the cap. But that's it for the first replay. I've got 2 more to come, so yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Stay with us, as you say, we picked up 4 kills, just shy of 4,000 damage, 1600 assistance, and the ace tanker, but 2 more to come, so I'll see you in a bit for the second replay. Okay, thanks for staying with us. This next one we're on Ellenberg, and we're actually platooned up with Big Rossi. I'm sure you've seen him on Spindle Stream, etc. Top load, great player. And unlike the last game, this one we're actually very top tier. So I'm going to play quite aggressively and really push the pace of this game, knowing that I've got support by Rossi, and hopefully I can get some assistance. And I'm going to push straight up this ridge, which I do quite like to do, get right underneath it, see what we can spot, see if we can get any assistance, and you know, then just see if we can seize an opportunity to push more aggressively. We've got to see what we spot first, haven't we? We'll work it out. When we see what we spot, work out where the enemy team is, and then we can work out how aggressive we can play. So I pushed right up to this ridge, just to see if we can spot anything. We spotted this tier 6 Black Prince, the A43 BP, and we are just, yeah, he's unfortunate, he's not getting out of this situation. We can really put some punish in there, and already we picked up 600 assistance, getting some damage, and then somebody gets absolutely slapped by the SU, and we pick up 2,000 assistance total now. We did almost get hit by the artillery, but you see it's worth the gamble with that early assistance we picked up. But it worked out, a lot of their team is actually still pushed to the other side of the map, so, and we don't have that much support there. So what I am going to do now is really push aggressively on this ridge, knowing the fact that I can see sort of where the enemy team is, see if we can put a really awkward angle on the enemy team base. If I can get under this ridge, it's a risk because I don't want to get shot in the side, but if I do this, I'm going to put the team in, their enemy team in so much pressure now. You see this, things like this Challenger, he can't stay where he is. If he stays where he is now, I'm just going to farm him, and yeah, this is what's happening. You can see I'm just poking up on this ridge, hold down, getting shots in, just trying to finish off tanks. So you see the Vanguard, no one likes them, so we put 1 shot in. These shots, by the way, you know, might not have been, I probably would have got them because I had distance I am, but the shots on like the moving lights and stuff, if I was using the AP rounds, the velocity is so slow, it's just, you have to leave the shot so much more, you've got less time to get your shots in, and shooting things like this fork and stuff there, I probably wouldn't have got that shot in there using the AP round because the velocity is not quick enough, and that's why I'm using these heat rounds. You see this Vanguard, the velocity is so much quicker on these heat rounds than it is the AP. Yes, you've got a chance of getting absorbed in the tracks like they're just there because obviously it is an explosive round. It does get us absorbed in tracks. But yeah, it's just a better trade-off, I think, because the AP rounds aren't great. But you see how quickly we've won this. You can see that we haven't got anything defending this base, so I have to just win this side now as quickly as I can. Rossi said to me, look, don't worry, he can get back to the base and get the resets if need be. So you can just concentrate on just picking up the damage here, because I've not even got pens yet, and I've just really been just destroying everything I've come across, just because we played that aggressively. We didn't hesitate, and we're just moving in. This challenge does finally get a pen on me. He puts a shot into me. I'm going to ignore him for now. Now let's see if we can take out the Panther. And this is where I make, it's not a massive mistake, but I do make a slight mistake, and it actually costs me a lot of potential damage. I'm wasting my time going after this kill. What I should have done is just completely ignored him and just said, you know what, I'm just going to keep pushing, because that's cost me about, I don't know, 10 seconds. I know it doesn't seem a lot, but that could potentially be the difference to me getting somewhere and getting an extra couple of shots in, which could, you know, increase my damage. Got 240 alpha, you know, it makes a difference. So it's just small things, but you know, when you're chasing marks and stuff like that, that does actually make a difference. But we spotted this VK100. We've got one shot into him. I'm going to try and get another one into him, but he has just got behind cover. Now I can't quite get a shot in. I don't want to wait. Just see if he comes back out, because I'm just trying to keep pushing, see if I can get any more damage to this game. It looks like it is sort of folding up now, and it's coming to an end of the game. But we've had you know, considering the game didn't last very long, we've done alright out of it. You know, we've got just shy of 4,000 damage, 2,000 assistance, 1,000 blocks. So we haven't had a bad game. We are hoping that, you know, will this IS-3 poke up, and it looks like he's going to do it. Now, I should have just held off a little bit longer, and I could have got a shot in the trap wheel, and I would have picked up some more assistance, and yeah, a little bit more damage, but unfortunately that doesn't pay off, and that pretty much brings us to an end to this game. So all what's left to do is get to the results screens, and we can see how we got on. You can see we picked up the brother-in-law medal there for being in the platoon. I think we've got I got 4, Rossi's got 3 kills, just shy of 4,000 damage. I think we've got 2,000 assistance, blocked 1,000, and yeah, only a 5-minute game. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. But as always, we saved the best video for last. So stay with us, and I will see you in a bit for the final video of the replay. Okay, so here we are for the final video of the replay. One Fearful Ridge, and again we're platooned up with Big Rossi. We are top tier again, and there's actually no light tanks in this game. So on that basis, I've kind of said to Rossi that there's no light tanks, we're heavily top tier. I'm going to push quite aggressively down the 8-9, see if we can spot anything up, and yeah, see if we'll get any assistance, and just, you know, get some assistance early doors. So on that basis, Rossi's like, yeah, okay, so I'll go up onto this hill, you know, the sniper hill if you like, at the start of the game, just so if I spot anything up, he can dump his clip, because I think he's in the general, pick up assistance, give us a bit of support, and we'll go from there. Obviously there is a little bit of, when I go this position I'm going to take, you can get hit by the fun police, but it's just the gamble I'm going to take. I probably wouldn't do it if it was bottom tier or if they had a lot of enemy lights, but they don't, so I'm going to seize this opportunity. I'm a little bit concerned, I must admit, because all our teams seem to have gone the other way, but I'm still going to go ahead anyway. So I'm coming up to here, just going to take a little short break to see if we can spot anything. I popped the food just to boost my view range. We haven't spotted anything, you know, we haven't got detected either, so I'm just going to keep pushing it up. I'm going to see, right, okay, I'll go a little bit further just in case they're playing a little bit passive, and or, you know, I've got here a bit too quick and they're not quite here yet. But still not spotted anything at this point. I'm thinking, well, I'm not getting detected or anything like this. I don't actually think they've come this way. You know, I've seen a lot of stuff. Well, I've seen a few tanks that got spotted down to 1-2, and we've actually gone 2 tanks down already. But still, I'm not spotting anything. So I've said to sort of Rossi, look, they're not here. They're clearly camping or down the 1-2 line. Let's move up. So Rossi's going to come in now, and I'm just going to push right the way to the spawn and see if we've got any campers at the ridge line. And there we go. We've got T32 still at his base. So we get a nice shot into him through his drive wheel. We go again. We don't pen, but we do track him in place, picking up a bit of assistance. We're going to go for the drive ball again, see if we can just keep him in place and just farm this as track assistance. You know, we've got 700 track assistance off him already. This time we go for the lower plate and we do penetrate. He's only got 241 hit points left, but he's got 3. I'll put him, attract him again. Could go for the lower plate, but with only the 190 penetration of the AP round and the angle he's at, I'll struggle to pen that. Well, not guaranteed. So I swap to the heat and then I will pen it. And yeah, picked up a kill, picked up a bit of damage. And now we spotted these 2 tigers. One in front of me, one just camping on the base. And these are juicy, aren't they? Juicy tigers, we love them, lots of hit points for us. And we're going to see if we can just get as much damage into these guys as quickly as we can. You can see I'm sort of hold down in the turret. When you're top tier like this, it does actually hold up to its own. You can bounce a lot of shells, you can play hold down. Obviously if you're finding it's really big penetration guns, and the fact that the cupola is quite big, but yeah, in this situation it's working quite nicely for me. We try and get a shot into this tiger. He just managed to get behind the cover, so I don't have a clean shot on him and I do bounce. But we spotted the piggy. He's not even paying attention, he's not even moved. I'm surprised. He's just, well, not surprised, but yeah, he's not really paying much attention. He's running now, but it's too late. Oink oink, he's dead. And now we're going to pull back, and yeah, just we're getting shot by something undetected, which I guess is one of the TDs or something still in the sort of base area. So we've got to be a little bit careful, but I'm not getting targeted at the moment. So I'm going to move around. I'm now getting targeted. That's the tiger. He actually hits my track, which is good for me, and we're just going to take him out as quickly as we can so we can move on, because I've noticed while we push this side, we're losing the other side. So we haven't got much time to waste, because I don't want to get capped out. I don't want to be too hesitant and get capped out. You can see me and Rossi now going to push right ahead, get to the other side, this ridge, and this way we can hopefully shoot anything. Well, we might be able to get shots and stuff down the 1-2, or be close enough to get there if we need to, but also we can get onto this ridge and deal with the stuff sort of still in the enemy spawn. And yeah, because we've had a pretty decent game already. Still 10 tanks left, and I've got sort of 2,000 damage, 1,000 assistance, but there's a lot of hit points left in this game. I could easily get a big game if things go right for me here, and I sort of sense that, so I want to try and push in as quickly as I can and not miss an opportunity. We get another penalty as T52 at the top. I think he just gets a shot into us there, but we're going to pull forward and see if we can get another one into him. Unfortunately, I sort of shot the wrong place there, shot the gun mantlet, and that's a little bit trolly in that tank. That's not a penetration. So yeah, I probably should have aimed that a little bit better, and I would have got myself another pen. But Rossi takes him out, and we've now spotted the rest of the stuff at the base. So this game's not won. It is a 9 versus 8, but I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm just going to try and get as many shots into as I can now. And just pick up as much damage as we can. Get one into that Cromwell. Hellcat's moved round, so we're going to prioritise this guy now, because I don't want him to get into my side. Take care of him. We'll still hold down to him. He's only a poor little tier 6 tank, and unfortunately it's not going to end well for him. We do manage to take him out, putting us up to 3,500 damage, 1,000 assistance, and we blocked 1,700. This shows you when you're top tier, the turret in this tank can work for you. And we're not going to hesitate. We're going to move straight forward, because again, I'm running the risk of getting capped out if we wait too long. We do take that guy out, and now we're just going to move forward and hopefully get some shots into the heavy tanks, which are pushing our heavy. I want to get some shots in the rear of those tanks if I can. Annoyingly, this sort of CS list, or I think on the right hand side, is kind of a bit of pain, because he keeps coming back behind cover and only popping out when he's got shots, which obviously is smart, but I don't want to waste my time on him. I want to try and get as many damage in as I can, and for that he's managed to put 2 shots on me, put me on a 1 shot to him now. So maybe I should have gave him paid him a little bit more attention, but I just didn't want to keep hard aiming him and not poke. But he has poked now, and we have taken him out, putting us up to 4,500 damage, 1,600 assistance, and just shy of 2,000 block damage. So we've had a good game. Got 2 kills. Rossi's got 4 kills. So another brothers is on the card if I can survive and kill this Dragon. But yeah, so we just got to try and chase him down now. I suspect that he is going to go for our friendly artillery, our friendly fun police, because why wouldn't he at this stage? Well, that's just my gut feeling anyway. I am a one-shot to him, so I do have to be a little bit careful, but I've got Rossi with me, so I'm thinking even if I die, Rossi will be able to, you know, I'm relying on Big Ross to get some shots in, and I'm sure we'll do fine on this one. But I just want to push as quick as I can, because it would be nice to get the brothers. We're in the cap now, so whatever happens in 2 minutes, this game is over, unless he's obviously gone back to the reset. But he hasn't, because he's killed the fun police. We're right on our prediction. He's still pretty healthy as well, got 700 hit points, and we do want to see if we can get any of that. So I'm pushing the most direct route possible. I suspect he's going to go back down this way. I mean, he might not, but he's only going 1 or 2 ways, so I'm just going to push as quick as I can. And just hope, and he is coming this way, which is brilliant. So I'm going to get, you know, hold down here, get a shot into him. He's not paying attention to me because his friendly mediums just pushing him. I'm hoping to get another shot in, and we do. We secure the brother at arms, and just put us just shy of 5,000 damage. So a pretty respectable game to end up on. 2,100 base XP, got the 4 kills, and we've got 1,600 assistance. 700 blocked, and we still, even firing those heat rounds, I still made 100,000 silver, high caliber, ace tanker. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. As I say, if you do have any tanks you want me to try and get videos in, I will you know, put them in the comments. I'll do my best to get some in. I'm not going to promise to do it straight away. I just, you know, but I do take notice. You know, I do like to try and give back to you guys, because I appreciate your time and watching my videos. And as always, thank you for watching. Happy tanking.